yeah, SmackDown Live for April 18th, 2017 was one of the most outright confusing shows in WWE history. I mean, alright, before I get to the confusing parts, yes, I want to say, a rest in peace to Rosie. But, wow. The winners of this show, it's just mind blowing. You would have never thought that certain outcomes would have happened, but they happened on this show. What the fuck? Okay. Before I begin though, I gotta give a shout out to one of my subscribers named Bro Films. He actually, made a correction on something that I was totally unaware about. You see, I didn't know that Randy Orton was going to face Bray Wyatt at the Raw pay-per-view Payback. I didn't know that, and last week it was, already announced and so on and so forth, but I was totally unaware of that. I just thought that, the match was going to happen at another, but yeah, so I just want to get that correction out of the way. Okay, the show starts with, on a high note, Charlotte. She comes out and she's like, 7 days ago she arrived, and she's like, what the hell is taking so long? Why isn't she declared the #1 contender for the SmackDown Women's Championship? Why she should be granted a title match by now. Naomi comes out and it's like, this is SmackDown Live. We don't have kings. We don't have queens. We only have champions. And she was like, okay, I will give you what you want. And attack Charlotte. Pretty gutsy move. And they're trying to establish that Naomi is this fighting champion and that she can be matched up against anyone. I understand that play, but still. Shane O'Mac comes out and he basically makes the match for later on in the evening between Charlotte and Naomi. And if Charlotte wins, then she'll get a championship opportunity next week. So, after that announcement, Charlotte attacks, kicks Naomi out of the ring and holds up the belt. But then Naomi gets back in the ring and attacks, kicks Charlotte out of the ring and holds up the belt. And that was your opening for SmackDown Live, and that was basically, in my opinion, one of the best parts of the show. Okay, so you got Natalya that complains about Charlotte getting her title shot just because she asked for it. And you have Carmella complaining about the same thing. You have Tamina complaining about the same thing. Tamina, you have no place in this. I'm sorry. You haven't done hardly anything at all in years. And Carmella, hardly anybody gives a fuck about her. And Natalya, her career has been south for years. But anyway, amidst of all that complaining, Natty is like, okay, we all agree on something, let's talk. And she takes the ladies somewhere. So now, the low part of the night, and maybe the lowest part of this year so far. And this is coming from me because there are certain wrestlers that I absolutely fucking hate. I hate The Miz. But this is basically Miz level as far as lowness. There was a six-pack challenge to determine the #1 contender for the WWE Championship. The participants are as follows: Dolph Ziggler, Luke Harper, Eric Rowan, Jinder Mahal, Mojo Rawley, and Sami Zayn. Out of these 6 people, yes, there were the whole clusterfuck, and there were the spots where people get taken out by moves and getting thrown on people and so on and so forth. But the low point is the end of the match. First of all, I think like 3 people shouldn't even have been in this match. Eric Rowan, he's like, no. Mojo Rawley, no. But the low point is the one who actually, the lowest is the one who actually won the match. Jinder Mahal is now the #1 contender for the WWE Championship. So he will get a title shot down the road. The way he won it is that Sami Zayn was about to go for the hell of a kick, and then the Bollywood boys held his legs. Now, since this was a 6-pack challenge, I guess they wanted to inform us that there was no disqualification rules. But right after that, Jinder Mahal actually scores the pin. Now, to everyone's dismay, the crowd didn't like it. Online, people are like, what the hell? I don't like it. Now, I know that Zack Ryder has gotten an opportunity at the WWE Championship before, and he got a bro kick by Sheamus, and that was a short-ass match. But that was a joke. They're trying to insinuate that we're supposed to take Jinder Mahal seriously. That is not going to fucking happen anytime soon. But he's getting a title shot. Randy Orton comes out and congratulates him, and he's like, look, you hit the jackpot, you get the top prize. But the prize won't be the WWE Championship, your prize will be an RKO. Now, okay, Jinder Mahal didn't back down while he was in the ring, but he didn't get the RKO right there. Instead, you get the Bray Wyatt promo saying that he will burn the house down. Well, before that, Randy Orton addresses Bray Wyatt, while Jinder Mahal was standing there. This is why we can't take Jinder Mahal seriously. You're going to let someone cut a promo about somebody else while you're standing right there. Basically, he just looked past you, and he doesn't even see that you're a fucking threat. We don't even see you as a fucking threat. It was crazy. The crowd reaction said it all. People were like, what the fuck? Like, huh? I mean, you saw boos everywhere, but everybody was like, Jinder Mahal? Of all people? But Randy Orton says that, okay, look, he will burn the house down just like he did before. And Bray Wyatt is like, yeah, you will feel my pain. You will walk in the House of Horrors, but you won't walk out. AJ Styles basically says that it doesn't matter who the champion is, Chris Jericho or Kevin Owens. He will win the United States Championship. Baron Corbin interrupts him during the interview, and he's like, okay, look, why are you interviewing him? And Corbin points out the fact that, hey, you didn't pin me. You didn't pin me last week. You pinned Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn is just on a downhill spiral. He's just... First, he gets ousted on a U.S. title match, and then he gets pinned by Jinder Mahal this week. So, he has had the most unsuccessful move as far as the shake-up. He's been the most unsuccessful so far. Besides Kalisto being put in a fucking trash can on Raw by Braun Strowman, but at least Braun Strowman is a threat. You got pinned by Jinder Mahal, man. And for him to secure a WWE Championship match. That is fucking ridiculous. But anyway, I guess a match gets made somewhere between AJ Styles and Baron Corbin, and Corbin was like, remember, you asked for this. So, Charlotte faces Naomi, which Charlotte wins, common sense. But it was kind of a back and forth match. They had Naomi showcase for a little bit until she got hit by natural selection, and that was it. So Charlotte was basically the high point of the night on a segment earlier and during her match. And then you have Epico and Primo. They're not the shining stars anymore. It's Epico and Primo now. And they face American Alpha. They beat American Alpha. Now, with that and Jinder Mahal becoming #1 contenders for the championship, for the WWE championship, all I could do was just shake my head for the rest of the show. I wasn't interested in any other part of the show after that, honestly. Ty Dillinger did a little backstage interview on why they called him the Perfect 10, and yes, they showed a video montage of his stuff, so okay, for those who weren't familiar with him in NXT, but yeah. Kevin Owens has his Face of America challenge, and I'm just like, oh God, against a guy named Gary Dandy Hammond Egger, basically jobber. So Kevin Owens makes short work of him. I mean, and he was even like, yes, you know, I am the United States of America champion, and as long as I have this title, I am the face of America. Corbin versus AJ Styles. Nothing's on the line, and Kevin Owens was out there during commentary. You knew that something was going to happen to Kevin Owens. Eventually it did when basically Baron Corbin backdropped AJ Styles on him because he blocked the whole fucking Styles clash. But then AJ Styles wins by fucking countout. Not even a pinfall. And again, you couldn't choose Baron Corbin for the #1 contender. Jinder Mahal, man. Look. Whose dick did he suck in order to get this catapult? I want to know. Once again, this is Miz proportion. Jinder Mahal has done absolutely nothing. Remember, he was a part of 3MB. He pinned Jack Swagger, and where's Jack Swagger now? Yeah, he asked for his release. He's not even working there anymore. He knew his career was over when he got pinned by Jinder Mahal. So, look, yeah, I'm done. That was the show. What do you think? Jinder Mahal. Yeah, I don't know. Tell me what you think in the comments below. I want to know. Please, please try to sell this to me somehow. Will the Bollywood Boys actually help him win the WWE? We could see his name upon the list of WWE champions. I'm already fucked up over that because The Miz is a part of that. But Jinder Mahal being a part of that too? Say what you want about Roman Reigns, at least he's a fucking threat. And they built him up to be a threat. The Jizz, you know, he's just a fucking cooter. And then you got Jinder fucking Mahal. I don't know what else to say. Yeah. Click like, click subscribe. Comment below. I'm always open for debate about wrestling. Jinder Mahal, man. Wow. Drop kicks, body slams, throwing motherfuckers over the top rope, both feet in the floor. Yes, I'm a wrestling fan. This is the theme. And I'll see you later. Credits.